This is a follow-up video to my Outpost glitch video that showed I was able to get an outpost really close to an already existing outpost. And what I wasn't sure of in the original video was if I was able to send materials from one outpost to the other, and I found out that I am able to, and both ways as well. As it is now, it's all materials from Outpost 2 going into Outpost 1. But I'm able to send materials from Outpost 1 into Outpost 2 as well. It's because of the borders and how they butt up to each other. So as it is now, I'm standing in Outpost 2 and the border goes this far into my original outpost. I've not been able to get another outpost that goes that far into another one. But over here you can see that there's an area restricted part, and this is pretty common among trying to get outposts close together. There'll always be some sort of restricted area between them. Because it's not very clear from Outpost 2 where Outpost 1's border is, I mean, you can sort of guess by where the wind turbines are because I put them along the border. So Outpost 1's border just goes along here. As I just showed, Outpost 2 sort of goes this far into it. So as it is now, because these storage crates from Outpost 2 have butted up close enough to Outpost 1's border, I'm then able to click on them and make cargo links to any storages within Outpost 1. So if I wanted to do it the other way, send materials from Outpost 1 to Outpost 2, I'd have to find where the border is for Outpost 2, which is sort of just along here, but because of this weird glitch, I'm just able to put it anywhere here, and that will count for both Outpost 1 and Outpost 2. So now that I'm in Outpost 2's builder, I can put a storage all the way down there, far into Outpost 2, and because this is still technically Outpost 2, I can take that storage and link it up to that one over there. If I go back into Outpost 1, go to that extractor, I'm then able to put it there because that counts as 1 and 2. So now I should find that most of the copper's gone over here and it's starting to fill up. For this one particular outpost, I'm able to send materials both ways. I've tested and tried other planets now, and I've only been able to get them to go one way, but with tweaking and adjustments, I think you'd be able to get it to go both ways. But as I've said, I don't know how I got this to work. I don't know how this one particular outpost got so close to the other one without just saying no. But I'll show you the other planets I've tested on. So now we're at my other outpost where I've tried to set up another outpost close to it. But with this one, when I'm standing in Outpost 1, and Outpost 1 will be the one with the ship builder in it, I'm able to put a storage container this close to the edge. That's as far as it will go over the border. But when I go into this second outpost, there's an area restricted right where it would butt up with the other outpost. Just slightly butts up here. Regardless of the area restricted, you're still able to put your cursor over that container and make a cargo link to any other storage within Outpost 2. So this allows for cargo links, I guess, to be made and to bring materials over to another outpost that you want to have manufacturing done in, and just extra space in cargo links if you want, but only able to send materials one way, which is sort of limiting. But as I have it in my original outpost that is able to go both ways, I only go one way anyway. I've tried to do another planet as well, but again, I'm only able to get one way. I'm going to build mode for this outpost. See that there's area restricted right where both outposts would butt up to each other. So that storage container was placed from Outpost 2, that being Outpost 2, this being Outpost 1. So as it is now, I'll be able to make a cargo link for any materials being made and transferred from Outpost 2 to Outpost 1. So if there was a storage there, I'd be able to start storing materials from Outpost 2, but I'm not able to make a cargo link from any buildings or storage from Outpost 1 to Outpost 2, making it one way again. Because of this area restricted, I'm not able to get any buildings for Outpost 1 close enough to the border where both outposts butt up to each other. For Outpost 2, I am able to get this storage all the way to the edge. as far as it can go. Now I'll try show you me trying to do it on a fresh planet. So I'll just go to any random planet. So what I want to do once I've landed is just have a look around, see what's close. If there's any structures you sort of want to veer away from them. You don't want any restricted area apart from your own ship's restricted area, because it can seemingly disappear once you've made a ship builder within an outpost, but it's not 100% consistent. I'll just put one there, and then also put down a ship builder, a landing pad with ship builder. I just want to look at where my border is. So now what I want to do is get my ship on this pad. So I'll do F5 and then load again. So now that we've got our ship on the ship pad that we put down in Outpost 1, we want to go back to where we landed originally and put Outpost 2. Won't be able to get it any closer than that. I think we might still butt up with this one, but it'd be close. That'd be pretty damn close. So now if I go into build for Outpost 1, put down a big storage. That should go over into Outpost 2. Should being the main word. So what I'll do is try get it as close as it possibly can. So now that I've added the cargo container for Outpost 1, I've also added in another cargo container that I put in whilst in Outpost 2. So I was standing in Outpost 2, put down this cargo container closest to me, and made sure that that edge that I'm looking at now was within the border for Outpost 1. I've also added in these other containers just to demonstrate how the materials are moving from one outpost to the other. I'm in build mode for Outpost 1 now. I'll look at all the links I've made, so I'll break them just to make sure. So I got rid of all the existing cargo links, and now I'm going to link it up fresh again. So I start at the transfer container thing, go from this crate to that one. Then I'll have to go into Outpost 2. I'll go from the incoming crate to Outpost 2, and then go to this storage container. And then if I want to go outgoing, I'd preferably have a different storage container, but take it from that storage container, go to the outgoing container, come back into Outpost 1, and then grab the corner that's peeking through, then go to this container. So then go to the transfer container, transfer whatever resource I have. I have 1 copper, so that are now have been sent through the link that we just made, ending up here. So this just shows that you're able to transfer materials between 2 different outposts that are close enough and have borders that pretty much join together. They have to be pretty much touching. When you have all of those things and there's no area restricted stopping you from putting cargo containers close to your border where it joins to another outpost, you should then be able to transfer materials back and forth between the 2. If there's an area restricted stopping you from putting a container near the border for an outpost, you'll only be able to send it one way, depending if you can put containers on the other side. If you can't put any containers near the border where both outposts join together, you won't be able to send materials between them. Hope that was somewhat informative and will let you hopefully expand your outposts. If you enjoyed the video, give it a like. Have a good one.